what you call them, we'll see. It's a lovely fish, look. Beautiful turbot. Beautiful. First time I've ever caught one, so I'm well swallowed. Absolute beauty, that, guys. Look at the size of that. 5 or 6 pounder, that. Absolutely huge. Well, good evening. Welcome to another edition of Cod Bites Fishing Adventures. Back at my old haunt, the Makro. Bit blustery tonight. Brought Danny the fart machine with me. Mr. Flatulence himself. The flatty stroke whiting kid. He's got expandable trousers on tonight, so he should be alright.
Wind catchers.
Wind catchers, apparently they call them. But yeah, it's blown a bit of a gale. About 20-25 mile an hour. It is a bit nifty like, but I mean, I'm not feeling the cold because I've got me back to it. I was going to fish Paul, but you've been in the face, so I didn't fancy that. Let's see if there's any flatties here at Makro, or even cod. I've end rod's on a pulley pennel with 2 oars, middle rod Paternoster, 2 hook, and Danny's rod is on 2 hook Paternoster. All fresh rigs, just made them before I come out. Lovely sharp Sakuma mantas on them, extra sharp, so let's see if we can do the business. All rods at the moment are on Squid, but I have got black lug and a bit of carp with me if I need it. Middle rod's out about 80 metres, the other 2 about 40. So I'm going to bang you on the rods for a bit. Don't know what the wind's going to be like, but I'll drop the camera if I have to, and I'll see you in a bit. I'll try and mask all the racket out for you. You are in view, like, which is all good. Don't know what's out there, fellas. Don't know if anybody's caught anything today. But I think Mum Taz was out there, was it yesterday? And he got some flatties and some whitings, so there's some about. With a bit of luck, Danny will keep his fast streak going. Because he's on form now, this kid. It'd be nice if we got him a cod, wouldn't it? Or a crafty haddock, because one came out of here last week. Oh, there you go, I'm in, middle rod. There we go, fellas, keep an eye on that middle rod. It's in. It's only a flatty like, looks like, but that's the one that's out at distance. Nice bite, that one. Come on. Well, looks like a smash and grab. It was a good bite, that was. Fatty bite like, but lots and lots of sharp pulls. Just keep you on the rod just in case it goes again. You know what these flatties are like? They'll get out of your hook, man. They'll just sit there then and not move for about 5 minutes. Defo bite though, that one was. Which I'm sure you'll have seen because it was on camera at the time. I hope you enjoyed the last video I put up, by the way, the relaxing one that I put up just before this one, because it was one I found in my archives. I was going through my computer files and I happened to find one in a folder, and that was it from about 3 months ago. When it was about 78 degrees and it was just a nice afternoon, and I had a good chat with some subscribers and stuff. I'm trying to mask this wind out for you because it is really blowing. I might have to drop the camera down to its lowest point and point it upwards and that and cover the sound out completely really. Well, at least that proves one thing. Oh yeah, just had another bite on that rod. Proves one thing, the second squid. Right, I'm going to take a little break there now while I get this camera sorted out and what have you. But if that rod goes in the meantime, which I believe there's a flatty might be on it, I'll be back to let you see the reeling. Got it, got it. Oh, it's not a bad fish, this. Could be a coddy, this, you know. Having a bite. That's nice flatty, that.
Oh, yes.
Nice size one, that, isn't it?
Little beauty.
Plenty of boat tonight. Right, there you go, fellas. First cast.
First fish.
Nice one as well. Oh, beautiful size that. Little. Look at that. Oh, it's a nice fish, this, fellas. Let me just get the screen camera on. Look at that one, fellas. Don't want to drop it, but what a fatty that is. Look at the size of that. Hold on. Size of that. Beautiful fish. It's really fat. Real fat, chunky fish. As you can see. Let's get the fella back. You got your picture and stuff.
Yeah.
Never keep flatty. Nice start. First cast. Second on the Paternoster. That was out about 70 metres. Second on the Paternoster, that, guys. So I've got my snood on now, look, as you can see. So now I'm not going bagling or anything, it's just keep my first one. But yeah, that was taken on the Paternoster, top hook, just on squid. So I'll cut off for now while I resort it out and cast it back out, and we'll be back to have a little chat. We're back. Nice that, a lovely lovely bite. Shame I didn't get you the bite, but I mean, I think it was the same fish that I said when I had a bite, when it was when I put you on the camera and that was there, and I said I'd come back. It was I got a huge bite, so I flicked the camera on real quick and ran to the rod. I initially, when I pulled it in, thought it might have been a cod, because as soon as I started pulling it, you could feel the fight on it. It was quite a big fight. Turns out it was a nice chunky flatty, so flounder. You know, it's a decent size one. That was definitely eatable, but I mean, I don't really eat them, it's fair. So I didn't take it home. Obviously I won't take it home. I think Danny might. Would you have eaten it, Danny?
Yeah.
No, Danny likes his whiting and his cod and haddock if we're getting it, but I've never eaten a flatty. Not since I've been an adult. Anyway, my dad might have, you know, when I was younger, my dad might have given me something like, but I've certainly had eel. But what a cracking bite early on in the tide. Our tide's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's about 9:30ish, about 9:30ish in it.
Yeah.
I'll check the tide. No time. It's 9:20, and it's Friday the 8th of December. So fish first cast, you can never grumble at that, can you? Thanks for all the subscribers. I always say this, but you know, the channel goes from strength to strength. Just all I ask you to do is just start commenting on my videos. I mean, I'm getting loads of likes, I'm getting loads of views, channel's doing great, but I just I need comments. Come on, give some constructive comments and stuff you'd like to see in the video. You know, even if it's having to go at Danny for dropping a few slides on the video and stuff like that, but you know, I'm enjoying it. I think I've just had another flick on that middle rod. If I have, it's ridiculous because I want to just put it out. The Paternoster on the end, I haven't even had a touch on that one yet. But yeah, I mean, start commenting on them, great. I might have a Christmas special coming up anyway. I'm trying to get hold of a costume, but I mean, if I don't get it in time for Christmas, I'll just have to do a video without it. It says before Christmas, but I mean, I can only fish on certain days near Christmas. So if it hasn't arrived, I won't be able to use it. I'll have to use it next year. But you know, we do what we do. See how it goes. But I'll definitely have a couple of videos before Christmas. And obviously I won't put one out on Christmas Day because it'll be nobody will be watching anyway, will they, on Christmas Day? So maybe I'll maybe put one out on the 23rd, and I'll maybe put one out on the 27th, and then maybe the 1st of January. But obviously there's a few videos before then. But I mean, things are looking good. I mean, I had a blank for a long time. Don't count the last video because that was just a bit of archive that I found on the computer that I forgot to use. So I thought I'd stick it up there because when I looked at it, it was quite a nice video really. So decided to upload it. But yeah, I've had a good run. I haven't had a blank for a while. Danny's on a 5-timer tonight, I think, if he catches a fish.
I think so, yeah.
So let's hope he does. Same bait as me. Paternoster the same as me. You know, no difference, so let's hope he gets one. So I'll be back in a little while if there's any action happening. I'll bring you back, fellas, because Danny has got a bite. He's definitely got a fish. Come on, wind it. It's on that. Don't pull it out too fast, just reel it and pull slightly. We got it. I believe Danny has got a fish here. It's giving quite a lot of knots out. Let's hope he's got one. You have? Oh, you haven't got stuff. Let a bit of line out and drop it. Don't throw your rod in. You haven't got it, no? Oh, what a shame. You had a lovely bite there.
The line was real loose as well, though.
Yeah, you had a real lovely bite. Try to go at your bottom bait, look. Just check your bait, make sure it's fine. Oh, that was unlucky, fellas. I mean, it was a good bite. It's got quite a few times, so you know, spot on really. Hey, it's all good sounds though. I mean, you know, there's fish. Definitely all good sounds. It's a shame really that he's it's had his bottom bait, like he's just got to sort that one out, but probably only a flatty, like. But I mean, a bite's a bite, innit? So we'll be back if I get any more action. We're back, and I put you on the camera for a little bit because I just had a little nibble on the middle rod. It's about 20 past 10 now. It's about 4.5 hours to top. I've had a couple of nibbles here and there. I've had that flatty, first cast. Other than that, there's not much really going on. But it's got really cold now. I mean, it was I think it's about 8 degrees tonight, but the wind chill makes it about -3, and I mean -3.
It is absolutely freezing.
It is freezing. Good job I've got this snowed today, because I'll tell you what, I'd have been freezing about this on this lovely thermal snowed I've got off Amazon, and it's beautiful. I'm really warm with it on. I can't feel no cold on my head whatsoever, on my neck. It's real good. Real happy with it. Sat with back to the wind and it's lovely. But so there's not much action happening. But we're out. We've had a fish, and you know, we're not going to catch no salmon, are we? I've heard through the grapevine that the wind's going to get stronger as the night goes on. Let's hope not, because it's blowing about 25 knots now, as you can see by the tea towels on the rods. Because it will get really cold if the wind starts blowing, you know, any faster. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like, you know, I always am. I always enjoy it. I mean, I always enjoy it when I've caught a fish. But Danny's still trying to get his fish. Danny's still trying to get his first fish of the night because he wants to keep his streak going, obviously. So he needs to get his streak going. So we need to get him a fish. He's had a bite, yeah. It's just unfortunate he never got the fish, but
I think it was on at one point, wasn't it?
it was, yeah. I thought you had it. You did this last week though, and then you caught one, didn't you? So, you know, plenty of time. Let me just get this light behind you. Clean up all. Don't try and pick it up. No, you pick it up the top. It's low. It's tighter down there.
It's 10 round here to one.
That's all right there. Don't want it tighter down there.
No, I'm on about.
All you're doing is slackening it off. I mean, you'll end up flying off if you slacken it. You're not supposed to move a bunch of little clip them on, like.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, when you get caught on that, it does your head in. Make sure you're not wrapped round your top eye. Yeah, the wind's getting up. I just hope we don't get to the point where it gets where you can't tell when you've got a bite, because when the rods start blowing about, I mean, I've already loaded them down as far as I can really take them.
Well, I've already lost my tash.
You've already what?
Lost my tash.
Your tash?
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, your tash is blown off?
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh. You won't be telling lies now then, well, not bare-faced ones anyway. I don't know. The kid's lost his tash apparently, it blew off in the wind. But,
Gale force wind, sir.
What sorcery is this?
Sorcery?
But right, I'm going to take another little break for now, because obviously I don't want to freeze to death talking to you guys. But I mean, if I get a bite, you'll be the first one to know about it, so I'll see you in a bit. Well fellas, we're back because I've just had a bite on the end rod, so let's keep an eye on it. Lovely little bite. It's been about 40 minutes since we were last on, but it's got bloody cold, I tell you, nippy. It's about 25 mile an hour wind still, but it's really chilly with the wind. I mean, temperature wise I think it's about 7 degrees, but that wind is bloody really cold. I mean, I'm warm all over apart from my knees. I'm freezing. I've got to put my bloody thermals on, didn't I, tonight? And I've had them on for the last friggin' 2 or 3 sessions, so I'm happy really. But I mean, you can't remember everything, can you? But I'm warm with the snow on. I'm glad I bought it because it's make a big difference. Because it has made a big difference. It's kept me really warm, so I'm happy about that. Just trying to make sure you've got all 3. Well, you can't see all 3 because they're too far spread, but you can see the 2 end rods, one with a bite on it. I managed to catch a couple of bites on camera tonight and 1 fish, so you know, I'm happy about that. It's starting to pull slightly to the right, but I mean, what can you expect? The tide's coming in. That's Danny, he's cold to the bone. It's got right to
boiling out here, it's like a summer's day.
Yeah, sure it is. Yeah, it's very nippy. The wind is getting up though, definitely now. It's starting to blow bloody hooly. I mean,
that wind is picking up now, isn't it?
It is now, yeah. The only way I'd finish early, fellas, is if it started to rain. Because for one, I haven't got a full wetsuit with me, so I'd get saturated. And for 2, I'm too old to sit here in the rain in bleeding really windy conditions like what it is now, because you just get totally drenched. And I mean, you know, without your tent, which you'd need, which you can't put up here.
You can sit in the car, watch me fish.
There's not enough room. No, I won't fish and sit in the car. It's just not. I won't bother coming out if I sat in the car. I just don't see it. I don't find it enjoyable to set your rod up and then sit in the car and watch it. I just don't. I mean, some people do that, you know, some people enjoy doing that, but I don't. I don't get out from it. I think to myself, well, it's pointless fishing. Because fishing's all part of being there, isn't it? And, you know, as it happens, type of thing, and being part of it all and that. And when you're just watching your rod from the window, you know, it's not the same. I mean, I have done it, don't get me wrong. I did it once at Paul a few months ago for the last half an hour because it was driving rain. And I didn't really want to go home, so obviously I did that, but I thought it was boring, really, you know. So I prefer to sit here and shiver to death, and just to get you some footage while you're sat on your lovely warm couch, drinking your nice
Bourbon,
Fosters or whatever you're drinking, or your gin and tonic or your whiskies, and relaxing with a lovely fire roaring, and you know, idiots like us sat out watching bloody rods and 30-mile-an-hour winds and
I'm here with my finest.
Yeah, it's all good, but yeah, I enjoy it really. You know, come on, it's not always bad. I mean, at the end of the day, I like fishing in this weather. It's just when you're exposed, you know, when you're not in your tent. If I was in my tent, it'd be different. Because if you take that wind away tonight, it wouldn't even be cold.
You know what, it's the most I've heard you talk about how cold you are.
I know, because I never feel it, do I? I don't ever feel the cold, but as I say, we're knocking on a bit now, we're getting older.
I remember when I first started coming out fishing with any water, wore a small jacket.
No, it's rare you hear me moaning about being cold, but I mean, it's, I haven't put the right gear on tonight, really, I'll be honest, I haven't. I usually put 2 t-shirts on and some thermals, but I never put them on tonight, so I've only got 1 t-shirt on and then my fishing jumper. I've got no bloody thermals on, so yeah, it's pretty cold for me really.
I've got 2 pairs of joggers with windproofs on, so very good.
But I mean, I could put my windproof trousers on, but it's whether I want to go and put them on or not. It's whether I want to wear them flapping in the wind, that's the thing.
Right, that sound there, don't you?
What? Flapping in the wind? That's the answer, my friend. That was flapping in the wind. Do you know, I'll be honest, Danny, right?
We call it Kipper Kev.
Danny, look, who sat there enjoying himself with his little drink mug. He brings a bloody glass.
Oh, look at that AU glass.
Look at that.
Ah,
So
top
he's
it
sat
up.
there with his little drink, right against the wall, in his thermals.
It's like a summer's night for me.
Yeah, it's like a summer's night to him apparently tonight. So he's starting to enjoy his little fishing, because when I used to bring him last year, the slightest bit of wind and he wanted to go home. Well, that's true. But
I didn't have the gear then though,
now
did I?
he's got the right gear. It's a different story.
I used to come in a little real thin, a little bin liner tracksuit.
And of course then we got the tent, you know, the beach buddy. I mean, that helps when you're on the beach. If you block that wind out, you know, it makes a massive difference. Because it's just a wind chill really half the time. I mean, we fished in -5-6 degrees on here, and it is just a wind chill. The wind chill that does you. If it wasn't windy, it'd be a big difference.
I was thinking of doing a Christmas session in a mankini.
Nah, it wouldn't happen.
Wouldn't last 5 minutes, would we?
No, it won't last 5 minutes down here in a mankini. Definitely not. So, right, I'm going to take another little break because that rod never moved since. There's a lot of tide pull now, obviously, it's bobbing a lot, but you know, it's not drifting so far. That's one good thing. But if things heat up,
it's that wind as well, though, isn't it?
And bite action starts coming
got a bit of bob on that one.
I shall be back to show you the pulling and the beautiful fish I'll be pulling in. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, we're back. I've had a few little nibbles on these 2 rods, but there's a lot of pull, as you can see. I don't know if you can see or make out, but there is a hell of a lot of pull now. There's a lot of nodding going on. Like 2 nodding dogs, them rods. It's terrible, man.
I thought the middle one had a bite at one point.
Yeah, we thought we had a couple of bites, but I mean, it's going to be difficult to tell.
Oh, that was definitely a bite. See that?
I'm not sure.
No, the way it bobbed and then dragged back, and then bobbed.
Might have to bring this in, fellas. I mean, I don't really want to bring it in because I don't think there's a fish on it, but it has had a few little nibbles here and there.
Look at that one go, compared to the other two.
Yeah, but the black spot at the end is a stiffer rod than the Vader.
Yeah, but it's the red one in it. It's...
You know, the tip response is you know, as good as the, or as pronounced as the Vader. So, I mean, your tip rod on the axe, non-Thompson accelerator is, you know, you don't get massive bites on that. So when you've got little nibbles on that accelerator, that's on a normal rod, that'd be a decent bite. Yeah, it just goes by how stiff they are, really. At the end of the day, the Vader's a little bit less stiff than the Sport. You know, to me, the Sport is the, well, it's a great rod, is the Sport. To be honest with you, it's the bite detection on that rod is superb.
Possible.
So much so I've got two now. It's I can't fault it really. And I can't fault that rod. So, you know, I'd take it anywhere I go, that rod. But this Vader, it's still a good rod, and it's but the bite detection's just that little more subtle. You can see, you know, really tiddly bites on it. There's only us and another guy to the right of us who turned up after us. Surprised there's not many down here tonight. But as I said, it's the wind chill is in minus degrees. It is bloody chilly. I mean, it's now midnight, and it's actually 12:15. So the time is flying. Since that initial flatty we got some number of hours ago, it's not been overly exciting. I mean, Danny got a nice bite and he didn't get the fish, but
there's a possibility of fish on this middle one, but
yeah, there's a possibility of fish on that middle one. I'm tempted to bring it in, but
that'll be a flounder.
You know, I don't think there's going to be no on it. But I'm going to bring it in anyway, probably. Because I'm curious to see if there is out on it. So I'm probably going to bring it in now and let's have a look at it. So if Danny wants to grab this coat from it, keep it over there though. Because that's keeping my legs warm, because I forgot to put my thermals on, as I said, and my bloody legs are freezing. So that's keeping my legs warm.
I think there is a flounder on there.
Unbelievable fish.
I've seen it on the food now.
To be honest with you, there's 311.
You see the bend on it. Oh, we. Not really. Oh, no, it's in there. Oh, have you got a flounder?
Well, we did say we had a flounder, and it is lip hooked, so
I thought there was something on it.
we did say there was one on it, fellas, didn't we?
Yeah. I thought it bobbed the food down.
So that's two flounders now. Let's get this one sorted out.
Yeah, lip hooked.
Yeah, it's a lovely lip hook off that, so. Just turn my camera off.
It's only a little one.
It's only a little one, I mean it's about half the size of the last one I got, but
My baby.
there we go, fellas, look. Lovely little flatty. Nice fish. Well, that's number 2. Here's a flounder. It can go back. That's fish number 2.
There's a bit of debris on the end.
Yeah, there's a bit of
Only a little bit.
not that close, then it's not one. Tiny bit of wing, that's it.
Oh, at least I called it. I thought there was something on that.
Oh, taking on squid anyway, this fella's. Oh, we've taken on squid. So, I've been putting a full squid on as well.
There's a lot of pull with it bobbing there, it's hard to tell if there's a flatty on there, isn't it?
What?
When there's a lot of pulling, a lot of bobbing, it's hard to tell if there's a flatty on.
It does get difficult when you've got that.
I thought there was one on there though.
No, I said I've seen it knock up.
Yeah, I was right.
I've seen it knock up to the ground, but I'm reluctant to pull it because
yeah, you can tell it is. Look, his hound's blowing. That's like the clappers. Hopefully I don't break my streak tonight.
No reason why you shouldn't get one really.
5 streaks so far.
No reason why you shouldn't get one.
I'm sure I got one last week as well and you blanked. Or was it Andy?
No, we both got one last week and Andy got through to him.
Oh yeah, was it? Yeah.
That was Paul, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Paul, yeah. I was thinking of somewhere else then. Wait, put this one.
Taking it over there. Put this one onto this one.
Doing it 100 yarder.
I didn't knock it that far. Oh, good stuff. Right, we're back, fellas. Just get back on my box. You know, at least you've got all the action there. I mean,
You can turn that off while that's on.
yeah, you got all the action there. So that's the main thing.
Look, you like a little Eskimo.
I am like a little Eskimo. I think it's funny, really. Yeah. I'm like a little Eskimo, but at the end of the day, I'm a warm Eskimo. That's the main thing. Can't eat this bloody stewed, look. Real good for winter, this. It goes right up over your face, so just your eyes are showing. So it's good, isn't it? I like it. You know, it can go all the way. Well, yeah, I've had 2 fish anyway, so that's the main thing. I'm just happy. 2 fishes. I mean, I don't think there's any cod about. I think it's going to be one of them seasons where we're not going to get now. This happened 5 or 6 seasons ago, we didn't get much. Now it came down the river. It's just, it's pretty bad this year. I just don't know why, where they've gone. I mean, for the last 2 or 3 seasons, we've had some great fish.
You want to know where they've gone? Papa's fish and chips.
Yeah, probably Papa's fish and chips has eaten them all. But no, it's just one of them things, I suppose. I'm going to take a little break there because my glasses are steaming up anyway. And if there's any more action, I shall be back. You can move the light a bit further. It's too far away. Right, fellas, I don't know if you can see them cameras or not. Them rods or not. I brought one in because it's now about 2 o'clock. I'm freezing, absolutely freezing to death. A lot of weed coming in now, drifting to the right.
It's using my...
Danny's just been snagged up with the guy to the right of us. Not his fault, it's just that a big ball of weed had taken his line. And there's not a lot you can do when it starts drifting like that. But,
and Mr. Cod Bites is using my jacket as a miniskirt.
I'm using his jacket as a miniskirt, as Danny would say. But at the end of the day, it's really chilly with this wind. I mean, you can half feel it. It's bloody chilly. I mean, if it wasn't for this snood what I've got on and this jacket and what have you know, double thick, I would be absolutely freezing. That's a fact. But Danny ain't caught fish tonight up to now. I'm just hoping he gets one before we go. You know, but I mean, you can't capture all the time, can you? Well, I've just been looking.
Well, he had a fish on it and then I lost it. So.
Yeah, he had a good
that as
bite.
a half a fish.
Well, you call it sort of a semi-half fish, can't you?
A semi-on.
A fancy fish. You call it a fancy fish, a fantasy
we'll
fish.
Call it a groovy fish because it could have been groovy.
Well, it could have been, yeah, I suppose. But I don't know what we're going to do with this Christmas special. You know.
Apparently, you was doing a naked rundown dock, wasn't you?
That's unlikely because I don't run that fast.
Oh, so be strolling.
Besides, I don't want all them women chasing me.
Well,
bad.
We've got a female fish in the bank.
Would be funny. But I don't know whether it's going to be a white Christmas or not this year. I don't know. No idea. I mean, this is going to be a short video, fellas, because there hasn't been a lot of action, so I haven't been on the camera that much. I mean, you're lucky if you're getting half an hour. But you know, what can you do? It's on and off spitting. It's doing all kinds of things it shouldn't be doing. But I thought I'd leave you on it for the next 10-15 minutes.
Fishing fellow over there's had a flatty.
Oh yeah, the fellow next to us, he's had flatties and that's it. Don't know where the cod have gone this year. I really do. It's, you know, I know we've had a few, and but you know, even both sides of the river not catching that many. It's, I don't know what's gone wrong. It's just, I think it's just one of them barren years for cod. I mean, there's been a few bass in the river this year.
I told you, it's cheap shop taking them all.
I mean, that bass I got, you know, a month or so ago. I mean, you know, that was unheard of a few years ago to get past that big up here. But, you know, I just happened to have cast in at the right time. God, I'm bloody yawning. Well, it's late like, I don't know why. Well, I mean, that when I was at Paul last week, I was virtually asleep talking on the camera there. Because it was about bloody, what time was it? About 5:05 or something in the morning.
Oh, when we left it was 6:45 cause
something like that, yeah, but when I was on the camera the last bit of it, I was half asleep.
Yeah, because we pulled up and spoke to Andy for a bit and he said he wasn't leaving while 6:30.
Yeah, I mean, when we left there, we left Andy still fishing, but he never caught out because he told us, I mean, obviously he had some fish.
But he
didn't catch any more after we left.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, it's just not fishing very nice, really. And we was losing a lot of gear there as well, I don't know why. I mean, why we lost a lot of gear there, I don't know. But, you know, you're rarely losing with this thing. I mean, you fish B&Q side, you can lose a lot of gear there, and near Mr. Chew's area. You know, if you don't know where you're casting. Especially on big tides, because it drags you into the snags and stuff. But, you know, I mean, there's not many snags up here. I mean, 9 times out of 10 you get caught here, it's because you stop landing near the wall. I mean, obviously, the last 5 or 10 metres is rock of the wall down here. and you stop winding, and your lead sinks. That's it. You've lost it in the rocks. Because I bet you at low tide, if anybody goes down there and walks down there, I know you used to go years ago, but I bet they found a lot of lead. I bet there'd be a hell of a lot of lead that you could recycle. So, you know, whether people still do that here, I don't know. But I used to do it as a kid, walk down there. Well, that was from the old end up there, and we used to walk down. But whether you can still get down there at that end, I don't know. Because I once went out there when I was about 10 or 11 in wellies, and it was real thick mud, and I got bloody stuck. Luckily I was with somebody and they got me out when my wellies got stuck, and I couldn't bloody get out. It was very dangerous. I mean, you don't want to be falling in that mud, especially face first, because you're in trouble, because you put your hands up to get up and you just disappear in the mud. You know, it's very dangerous.
Well, I might get a sunbed out. Got a sunbed?
No, but as I said earlier, if it weren't for this wind, it would be warm, wouldn't it?
I'm not too bothered, to be honest.
It certainly won't be up tonight, this cold.
You're knocking on now, though, aren't you?
Well, that's it. It's
I'm like half your age now.
The old 60 mark's nearly creeping in now, so it's
I'm the good old 30.
Obviously, I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel all the cold on your bones now. I mean, you know, everybody starts getting bone problems at this age. I mean, I've got bad shoulders. It's caused by arthritis. I think it's osteoarthritis that I've got in my shoulders, and I've got bloody uncontrolled asthma, which is just getting controlled now.
And if you started dressing up like a cross-dresser because you've got a mini skirt on.
Yeah, and that, yeah. But yeah, all the bloody helmets.
So next time you see him at Christmas, he might be wearing drag.
Oh yeah, sure I will. But it's all good fun, I suppose. But I'm leaving you on the camera quite a while this time because I'm trying to make a bloody video out of it. Because it's been that barren for bites and stuff. You know, I'd like to show you a bit more action, but there's not much action to see.
Well, at least he gets a Heroes cabin on.
Well, that's it. Well, you haven't dropped any strains tonight, have you? He actually has dropped some.
Well, I dropped about 8, but off camera.
They've all been off camera, and he did drop some stinkers, I'm telling you earlier.
And all I've had today was a beef pasty. So.
But, you know, he's been quite a good lad again tonight. I suppose one will sneak through.
I did bring a friend with me to come fishing, but it lasted about half an hour, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he brought his mate to come, and he didn't even last half an hour. It was so cold.
Jumped back in his van and went home.
He went in his van and went back home because it was too bloody cold. Then said we was bad for fishing in it, but I mean, it's not that bad, as I said. It's just this bloody wind chill. If you've got the right gear on, then it won't bother you. Because if you look at the car temperature, it's 6 degrees, so it's not cold.
It's about -3 with that wind chill.
Yeah, it is in the minus 2 or 3 with that wind chill. I don't know how it manages to do that, but it's probably because it's a clear sky.
It's all a cold draft off the water.
I've seen a few shooting stars and stuff, so I don't know if there's been a meteor storm or something. But I ain't seen no spaceship landing though, have you?
I saw ET.
Oh, the search helicopter was out for about half an hour, wasn't it? About an hour ago.
Yeah, I saw ET on telly last week.
Did he phone on?
Yeah. He never got home, apparently. Number 2 coming out.
Yeah, probably is. There's a lot of remakes of everything coming out just lately. Even all the good films are trying to remake. I mean, what's all that about?
That has to be a good one to remake the original.
I mean, that Buddy with the Wonka thing, that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, wasn't it not long ago that Johnny Depp brought it back out?
You know. I prefer the original.
Yeah, I know, but Johnny Depp brought one out not long ago. Now there's another one called, is it Wonka?
Something like that.
I mean, there's...
Do you want to know what film I'm looking forward to?
What?
I Am Legend 2.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I don't know how they're going to work that because he killed himself in the last one.
No, apparently, they've done like a preview. One of his eyes is white, so it's half of one of them and half human.
Alright. Well, I don't know then.
So I don't know how they're going to go from it.
He was that anyway, wasn't he?
No, it was human, wasn't it? But one of his eyes was like one of their eyes,
Yeah.
and the other side was human.
We'll have to see.
Because
then.
that antidote that he was working on with that woman in that shelter thing, he put it in himself as well.
When's that due out?
So it's half and half. Apparently, this 2024.
Well, I'm waiting for House of Dragons Part 2 to come out because I've been waiting for that.
Oh, the Game of Thrones thingy.
Yeah.
Now, I've been waiting for that.
It was just getting juicy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The first series, right near the end, it was just getting juicy.
You want to
And
what?
you
I've
could
just
see it
started
building
watching
up to
again.
like getting back to like Game of Thrones.
I've just started watching the Vikings again.
Yeah, I watched all them, but they've killed it, you know, that Vikings. They just killed it off.
Yeah, it's a real good.
They've changed it now, so it's the Norseman or something, and it's not the same.
No, I like the original Vikings were
I
right
like
now.
Rollo and all that lot, and Ragnar Rothbrook and all that.
Yeah, I've just started watching that again. I like
Yeah,
that.
I love that series. Vikings was spot on. The Last King is good as well.
I ain't seen that one.
Yeah, The Last King's very similar.
I watched the first episode. I couldn't get into
the
it.
last King's about the Vikings as well, so it's very similar to that one.
I might have to try it.
Same
again.
like type characters in it. So yeah, that's pretty good. I like all them type of things really. There's a lot of good series like Yellowstone. That went off. I
I
don't know
like Yellowstone. Yeah.
I think there's one more series coming out with that because I think Kevin Costner's left it for some reason. I don't know why, but he's had a falling out or something. Or,
Apparently that's programmed, you know, Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
They're bringing a film out about it, which a lot of people might love.
but the series I want to be watching, what starts in January, is stickleback fishing.
What?
They're bringing the series out called Stickleback Fish, and
What's that?
Ryland Clark's doing it.
Ah, definitely not watching it. So as you
Is
mentioned
it
that name,
stickleback
that's it.
fishing? I used to go stickleback fishing when I was a kid. Get your little net from the corner shop
As
was what,
much
10p.
as a lot of people love him, I can't stand him.
Do you know, we've done some great things on when we was kids. You know, the old drains, Bramston Drain and that. We've gone down there in tin bathtubs and all sorts, you know, with these kids. Oh, the things we've done down there, mate, it's unbelievable.
And you know what, I've just been thinking then, right, give it another 3 years when you're in your 60s, right,
Yeah.
instead of you coming fishing, you'll probably start putting fish in your sink and catching them out of your
That
kitchen.
might be the only way I'm going to get some. I'll get a little fish bowl and stick a few in there.
Get in a fish tank and stick in your hook in.
Exactly. We put a few Nemos in a fish tank.
Dory.
Yeah, that's probably what it'll come to. I don't know. I'm just trying to see what I've got left. Well, when these come in, fellas, that'll be the end of it.
You should start doing live videos so people can
Yeah, I'm
interact as
gonna,
well.
It's 18 minutes past 2 now, so this is definitely the last cast. Once this is in, we're on.
Well, our time's in about 20 minutes anyway, isn't it?
About
So
25, 30 minutes. It looks real rough out there now, though, doesn't it? What do you think? It's got right
the
up
wind's
on it.
picked up again.
Yeah.
It's about 20 mile an hour at the minute.
I think it's more than that now, probably 30.
But it's blown my tash off twice.
It's blowing this coat away now and it's blowing that lamp off in a week. So, it's definitely picked up.
Well, at least we caught a flatty, because when I go home, I'm gonna be like that fish, flat on my back.
Well, I'm going to cut off for now, fellas. I've tried to get a video out of it. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I haven't got that much action. But, you know, if I have to, I'll join this with another one. But I'll do a double header or something. I don't know. But I'm going to go off for now. When we bring these in about 10 minutes or so, that'll be it. So I'll be coming back on to say our goodbyes and all that. But I've had 2 fish. I'm happy. I'm hoping Danny gets one on this last cast, so he keeps his little one going. But we'll have to see. So I'll see you in a bit. So we're bringing it in. I don't know if you can see it or not, but hopefully you can. We're bringing the rods in, and
The wind's blowing about 20 mile an hour.
I'm getting up. I know there's a storm coming, and I'm just opening.
She yours off my mum?
Yeah, but I'm way out compared to you, so.
Oh yeah, you're up for me.
Bring yours in first. You're not far out, anyway.
You're alright, you're up for me.
Yeah, that's what I say. You bring yours in first.
So you can pull yours in now.
Well, you get yours in. I don't want to get caught.
That's good, pull yours in.
Caught on me, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. Hold on.
I'll buy up here.
Oh no, what's happening? You Humber here, hold on. Hold on, whoa, don't. Stay where you are. What the hell have you done? No, take it back.
Can't pull it in.
No, you need to find out where it's gone over. Go, right up the top.
Yeah, pull in it.
I'm under you, I think. I don't know what you've done, to be quite honest.
Pull a bit as soon as it's over, innit?
You threw yours out last, so...
Yeah.
Where is it? Don't tie it in a knot.
There it is, not.
Can't be in a knot. Which way is it? Can't reach it.
Oh, no, pull the rod back.
Be careful, I don't want to You're not going to get that anywhere. Hold on. I'm a bit confused there. I'm a bit confused. There's no way to be tied up. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, figured it out. Get under me. Under me.
Yeah? Get over.
And that should come off. There you go. Right, I'll bring yours in. Well, that took a bit of working out, fellas. We wrapped round twice, I don't know, because he went out after me.
That was better than losing the rig though, wasn't it?
Well, it actually worked out there, didn't it? But we did it. Man feels everything, but I don't think he's out on it.
I've got a bit of weak there.
Hey, you should run, doesn't he, have it? I've got all of his love, haven't I?
There's no other one, that's part of yours.
I just got to have a top on it, fellas. Serious. There's no on it after all that. It was heavy though, that, wasn't it? You're on the wrong one. You've gone on the wrong one. Can't put the rod down. At least we've got it off. Look about one time, that's like a big cast. Right. Right, take a little break, fellas, while I do this, and then when I come back we'll do the outro. All packed up, let me just cover that down a little bit because it's a bit bright. All packed up, absolutely freezing. Nothing else caught, as I said, so everything's away. Had two flatties, Danny didn't get one unfortunately, but what can you do? Got a lot of wind burn, I'll tell you. But until next time, from me, Jimmy Cobb Bites and Danny, from a freezing, blustery Makro, it's a very, very, very good night.